Well, hello, hello. What do you know? Hello, hello, hello. How we feeling? How we rolling? Bum 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 bum. How about these Cowboys today? How we feeling? I see a like, but I don't see any viewers, so something's going on here. Nonetheless, we are here. We are live. I'm waiting for some notifications to pop up. We are going to discuss our path. What is up? What is up? To the Eagles losing and the Cowboys winning. We'll talk a little bit about it. I think we might have a guest or two join us and maybe debate it, maybe agree on some things. We will see shortly. For now, get settled, get comfortable, and welcome in. Well, we will find out. We will find out exactly how about them because this is the kind of game where I feel like my team can fall asleep and lose hope, especially if the Eagles dominate the Raiders at noon today, right? That pushes our playoff chances back. So if the Eagles smack the Raiders around, then the Cowboys, you know, may see their playoff hopes falling and not play their best game today. We're going to find out. That's what we're here to talk about. Let me see. I don't even know what that means. So, for Philly, their full injury report going into today is going to be. I think. I think Zach Bond is going to be good. Jalen Carter looks like he's going to be out officially. Um, Landon Dickerson, I'm not sure. Looks like a game time decision. Lane Johnson is officially out. Cameron Williams is questionable. He's the backup there, so we'll see how that rolls. So the Eagles injury report is not, is not now. Obviously, missing Jalen Carter is big. Having guys like Zach Bond, Landon Dickerson, their long snapper Charlie Hewlett, those kind of things can matter. They're on the list, but it looks like they're gonna play. They were a full participant, right? Lane Johnson and Jalen Carter are definitely important, and they're definitely out. So that's big, right? On the Raiders side of the ball, we've got a lot of names on the list. We've got three confirmed outs, which is going to be Alex Bachman, like I think of their fourth or fifth string wide receiver. Not a big deal there. Colton Miller, they're off one of their tackles. That's going to be pretty decent. And Geno Smith is out. So the quarterback for the Raiders today is going to be. Is it Kenny Pickett? It is Kenny Pickett. I don't. You know what? On the day we wanted just lean heavy on Ashton Genty, right? Kenny Pickett gone. I mean, Kenny Pickett in, Geno Smith gone. Kenny Pickett with the start. You got one of your offensive tackles out. Run the ball. Just run. I mean, put the ball in Ashton Genty's hand about 35 times if you can, whether it be passing it short to him or handing it off to him, and just see what he can do. We are probably done. I know, E. You say it. Listen, if you watched our show last week or Friday, then I said we're probably going 2-2. And for some reason, if my Cowboys do decide to win out and get the 10 wins for some reason, Every wild card team will have 11 wins, right? And so we still won't even make it in. However, watch, if we do lose a game or two and only get to 8 or 9 wins, then all of a sudden there'll be a playoff team with only 10 wins, meaning we could have got in if we had won out. That's my Cowboys luck. That's usually how my team does me with that kind of roller coaster. So y'all are done is not a I'm not going to completely argue with you. So Geno Smith being out, Colton Miller being out is huge. They've also got some questionables. One of their safeties, Ian Thomas, their tight end, um, Jordan Meredith, the center, but I believe he was a full participant, so he will play. Yeah, I know. I love Dak. Dak is, he's a good guy, good person, and believe it or not, whether people want to say he's a good quarterback or not, Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. I've got invite link. If somebody wants to get in here and argue about it, I will send it to you. You can join in. We will debate it. But you got to be cordial. You got to be respectful. Um, use the right language. But listen, man. Well, I think our official odds right now are like 11% or 13%. Maybe it's as high as 19. I think one person had it, and that's Cowboys' chances to make the playoffs, right? About 19%. Now, where the Eagles lost today and the Cowboys win, all of a sudden that probably changes it to, I would imagine, adding another maybe 10%, right? So maybe we go as high as 29, 30% chance to make the playoffs with an Eagles loss and a Cowboys win today. I think even with the Cowboys win today, if the Eagles were to win, our playoff chances only go up to, 2 or 3%. So not a big deal. The Eagles have to start losing some games. This one is tough to ask them to lose, right? Their schedule goes Raiders, Commanders, Bills, Commanders. So what you're really asking is for them to lose one to the Bills and one to the Raiders, and then the Cowboys to win out and get to 10. That's kind of what you're hoping for. That's really your only path to victory. And if you know what, if you watch that last Eagles game as an Eagles fan where Jalen Hurts threw 4 interceptions and had a fumble, and you got fans screaming after the game, why would you even throw it there? You got to run it. Da, da, da. Y'all are right. And let me tell you why you Eagles fans that watched that and were mad. Let me tell you why you're even more, I'm going to tell you why you're even more right than you think. Because in that situation, Nick Sirianni has to know I've got a tie on the game here, right? We're in overtime. We're down 3. We're at like the 22. We have the tie in the bag. The tie, if we end up with a tie this game, basically seals the division for us. Because the only way Dallas catches us is if we lose 2 more, which is possible, and then the Cowboys win out, then and we both get to 10 wins, we'll lose because they have the tie over us, right? And so Nick Sirianni has to understand if we just come out of here with this tie and run the ball and we don't even make it to the end zone and just kick this field goal and come out of overtime with a tie, that almost would have sealed up the division. And so if the Cowboys somehow miraculously catch the Eagles and sneak the division out, we'll look back at that moment and realize why. If that doesn't happen, then 10 wins may not get it. You've got the NFC North looking like they might all get 11. You got multiple teams in the NFC West looking like one or two of them might be at 11. So there could be 3 11-win teams in the NFC playoff, while there's a couple 8 and 9-win teams in the playoffs over in the AFC. The balance of power really has switched, right? It really, really has. Let's see. This game starts in 11 minutes. Let's go. Cowboys injury reports today. I know I believe Tyler Guyton is definitely out again. Jake Ferguson was a little banged up, but I'm not sure if it was anything official. So Tyler Guyton is definitely going to be out. Malik Hooker was a full participant, but is listed and for an unspecified reason all of a sudden. So I'm not sure what that's about. Jadeveon Clowney was a full participant and was questionable all week. Trevon Diggs is going to be completely out. That's going to be a scratch. That's going to be a healthy scratch, in my opinion. Tell me what that means. Y'all tell me what that means for Trevon Diggs. Why is my boy a healthy scratch again? Just saying. Jake Ferguson was a limited participant. So he was limited, did not participate, and then limited the last 3 practices. Jake Ferguson, I'm hoping. I know Brevin Spanford is playing good. Schoonmaker's all right. But we really, really, really need Ferguson to be 100% today. Obviously, 2 full participant days for CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be back today. He will play. Savone Rebel, full participant. He's good. Hunter Luke, Donovan Wilson. The other guys, Adenijai, who were listed on the list, they're all going to be good. So that's not an issue. On the other hand, the Vikings injury report is going to look something like. Yeah, so they're gonna. So Ty Chandler is going to be out, right? That's backup running back. I believe they've got uh, Madison and Aaron Jones still in the mix. So Ty Chandler's out. He's only played a game. Christian Darrisaw, it was questionable, right? He was limited in practice basically all week, and he's actually missed a couple games already this season. So, and that's one of their tackles, right? That could be big if he's not going to play today. Jordan Addison, receiver, has been dealing with the Achilles. That could slow him down. He was a limited participant basically all week. That's huge. Levi Drake Rodriguez, defensive lineman, was also out. A couple of their safeties. Harrison Smith is on rest, basically. But these are just listed. These guys will probably play. Most of them, Aaron Jones, shoulder full participant. So yeah, he's going to be good. Hargrave, Theo Jackson, they're all good. They're all going to be solid. So couple decent injuries there. Couple decent players not playing. The list on the Raiders injury report is just so long, and with their quarterback being out, it's just not. There's no hope. There's no hope for us, guys. We're cooked. That's it. We are done for. Hmm. Okay. Who are the script writers this week? Oh, probably Jerry Jones and David Hasselhoff. I hear he's a big NFL guy. Well, this game starts in 7 minutes. I wanted to come on for a minute and just see if anybody wanted to come in here and talk about it and yap about it. I sent out a few invites. Seems like people are busy with their Sunday. No Cowboys game at noon, so I'm not sure what you are doing. But we've got 5 minute countdown to watch Aston Genty run all over the Eagles defense. Boy, if that, happy Sunday and happy holidays. Hey, appreciate that, twins. Happy holidays and happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you. And this would this would start the Christmas break and the Christmas holidays for the next few weeks off fantastic with an Eagles loss and a Cowboys win today and put us on the right track. So happy Sunday. Happy holidays. Game is in 5 minutes. Remember to smash the like, subscribe to our channel, go follow us on Twitter, all the right things, right? So you can always keep up with what we're doing, what we've got going on, what game is on. So it's about to be the Eagles versus the Raiders, and we're going to watch that. Geno Smith out, probably got no shot, but we are pulling for the Raiders to win it. So we can try to make the playoffs. I just really want to make the playoffs. If not, though, I'm excited about next year. Playoffs or not, I think this team is headed in the right direction ever since the trade deadline and the trades. Matt Eberflus has been able to do a better job. Obviously, we've got talent. We've got young talent that's going to progress. And we've got still a couple first-round draft picks where we can really make some moves and add some more to this team. Ram Station. Well, I hear you. Yeah, no, listen, y'all are the scariest team in the NFC. The Rams, to me, are the scariest team in the NFC. Matthew Stafford has probably been, you know, 3 or 4 on my quarterback list 4 years. You can ask Landry. I've always said I would take Matthew Stafford over Dak Prescott, and I don't want people to hate me for that. I don't want Cowboys fans to come at me for that one, but it's just honesty. I would take Matthew Stafford over Dak Prescott. So, and we're always going to bet against the Eagles. You know that. Come on now, Twins. You know that, my man. So you Rams today. You guys play. If you're still in here, Twins. Who are the Rams facing on this NFL Sunday? Before we get out of here and go watch this Eagles game. Ooh, got a tough one. Y'all got a tough one. This can really set the Rams apart in the NFC. If they handle this team like they've handled a few teams, they play the Lions today, so y'all got a tough one at home in LA. We'll see how that goes. But 3 minutes and counting. NFL Sunday is about to kick off. Jimmy's gonna go watch some. You guys go watch and enjoy. Enjoy your day. He's gotten better over all the past 2 or 3 years, and we have the same. Fair. Noon. So the 3 minutes in my time. So at noon, all the games start. Good vibes, good energy today. Yeah, let's hopefully everybody in the NFL has some injury-free football today, right? That's in our prayers always. Keep these players safe, keep people traveling to and from the game safe. Always good vibes, and let's go watch some NFL football on NFL Sunday. Are you with me? But before we get out of here, I'm gonna give you one. How about them Cowboys, baby? Let's go get it. Peace, y'all.